We're rolling our way into the weekend on a very nice weather note. That isn't going to stick around. I've got wintry changes showing up just ahead.
A major development today in the sex scandal surrounding the University of Louisville's men's basketball team. The school announcing sanctions. You'll hear from Coach Rick Pitino now at 4. And Lexington is saying thanks to firefighters less than a week after they battled the biggest fire in more than 30 years.
This is WKYT News at 4.
Good afternoon. I'm Jennifer Palumbo. The weekend is off to a nice start across the Bluegrass. Folks heading out to the UK game tomorrow and Super Bowl parties are going to be able to enjoy the weekend, but those mild temperatures won't last long. WKYT Chief Meteorologist Chris Bailey has a first look at the forecast. Chris, enjoy it while you can.
Exactly right. But you know, the timing on that, Jennifer, perfect for those big weekend plans that we have across central and eastern Kentucky. Seeing mostly sunny skies early in the day. As expected, a little late day cloud cover sneaking on into town. 42 degrees in Lexington. Feels like it is a little colder at 38. Winds are calm for the most part, but again, getting the occasional gust that will knock that feels like number down just a few degrees. Current temperatures showing low 40s across the entire area. We were talking low 40s and Mother Nature cooperating. What about your Friday evening? 36, 32, 29. Mix of stars and some clouds, no matter how you slice it. A chilly evening as we're seeing those clouds beginning to work on in from the west. Those aren't precipitation producing clouds, though the clouds that will follow that up by Sunday night into Monday and most of next week. Jennifer, looking wintry. Snow returns after that nice weekend. We've got a new hour-by-hour forecast that will take you in to the weekend and the start of the first flakes that fly on Monday. That's in 15 minutes.
We'll see you then, Chris. Big news from the University of Louisville today. The school announcing a self-imposed postseason ban amid an NCAA investigation into reports the program supplied recruits and players with strippers and prostitutes. Rob Bromley has the latest in our top story at 4. Rob.
Well, Jennifer, Louisville will not play in the postseason this year. The Cards are out of the ACC and out of the NCAA tournament, self-imposed penalties. It all goes back to the escort scandal that broke 4 months ago. The investigation is ongoing. U of L took action today. It was not easy for Rick Pitino to tell his team, especially the 2 graduate transfers, Damian Lee and Trey Lewis.
As I told them the penalty, they all stood up and just started hugging Damian and Trey as they cried. And, you know, it's never easy for the people that don't deserve it. It happens all the time. This is not a team that wasn't going to make the tournament. This is a team that is very much favored to go very far in the tournament.
Well, the NCAA's investigation is still ongoing. Louisville could face further penalties when it is complete. Jennifer?
Thanks, Rob. And this will be the first time Louisville has not made an appearance in the NCAA tournament since 2006. It's been nearly a week, and investigators are still trying to figure out what caused one of the worst fires in Lexington's history. It destroyed the Bluegrass stockyards and several nearby businesses last Saturday. Today, the city is showing support for firefighters who put their lives on the line every day. WKYT's Caitlin Sentner has more on Firefighter Appreciation Day.
Devastation left after Saturday's fire at the Bluegrass stockyards is just unreal, but businesses here on the grounds are showing their appreciation for firefighters who spent hours battling that huge fire.
Smoke from Saturday's fire could be seen for miles. It took more than 120 firefighters to knock out the 3-alarm fire. The hours of work certainly haven't gone unnoticed, and now many, including those who lost almost everything in the fire, are giving back. Students from a nearby elementary that saw the smoke from their homes made handmade cards saying thank you. Firefighters were able to read through them today during a lunch held by leak eliminators.
You know, everybody was running away from the fire. They were diving in, and they really went above and beyond on this one. And we just wanted to say thank you and provide them a lunch and some beverages and just to shake their hands and tell them that we were really grateful for what they did for us and the community.
Turnout today for lunch was phenomenal, and those firefighters that came here said they're thankful to be working for such a great community. In Lexington, Caitlin Sentner, WKYT.
Fire officials say leak eliminators played a huge role in helping battle last Saturday's fire. 3 men charged with the murder of a University of Kentucky student were back in court this afternoon. Their attorneys were asking for, in their words, reasonable bonds. Police say Roman Gonzalez, Justin Smith, and Efren Diaz Jr. shot and killed Jonathan Kruger during a robbery near Maxwell Street in April of last year. We'll have more on the hearing and the judge's response coming up on WKYT News at 5. Evidence is slowing down the case against a man accused in a gruesome murder. Police say John Kaywood stabbed James Holiness in Lexington in October. This morning, attorneys said it's going to take 8 months to get evidence submitted to the state police lab back. The judge told Kaywood's public defender to make a formal request to rush the results. The judge wants them back in 4 months. Kaywood is due back in court April 8th. Our reporters are working on a number of other stories for WKYT starting at 4:30. Amber Philpott joins us from the newsroom with a look at some of the news in progress. Good afternoon, Amber.
Good afternoon to you, Jennifer. The National Transportation Safety Board wants to lower the legal blood alcohol content limit for drivers. The current legal limit is 0.08. The NTSB wants it dropped to 0.05. The agency says the change would lower the number of alcohol-related crashes and deaths. We'll have more on what lawmakers in Frankfort have to say about this ahead on WKYT News at 5:30. The University of Kentucky unveiled its new football and basketball uniforms this morning. Both Mark Stoops and John Calipari were on hand to show off the new threads. The football team will have 3 brand new jersey choices from blue, white, and alternate gray matte. The men's basketball team will also be sporting a new alternate blue jersey later this month. UK Athletics Director Mitch Barnhart says it's been an 18-month-long process working with Nike and the student athletes to get the look right.
They're the best in the world at marketing, and they try to find some things that are a little bit timeless and will have us give us a chance to work into the future for a good bit. But it's been a long process, and I really appreciate their efforts.
A new Wildcat logo also debuted today on the hip of the football pants. We'll have more on the new look coming up for you at 4:30. That's a look at just some of the news in progress. Jennifer, back to you.
Thank you, Amber. A lot of fans are talking about those new uniforms. It's been a big week for the UK football team with National Signing Day. UK recruiting coordinator and tight ends coach Vince Marrow joins me live in about 15 minutes to talk about it. And the 20th ranked basketball Wildcats are getting ready to take on Florida tomorrow afternoon. UK is coming off that loss at Tennessee. The Gators have won 5 of their last 6. Tip-off is at 4 o'clock right here on WKYT, followed by a special Wildcat wrap-up. And then catch a new edition of This is Kentucky Basketball, Sunday morning at 11:30. Freshman Ty Wynyard joins me this week. The show will air on the CW Lexington because of Super Bowl coverage on WKYT. A rough end to the week on Wall Street after 2 straight weeks of gains. The Dow down 212 points, the NASDAQ plunging 146. The IRS is back in business. The agency says it resumed processing tax returns last night after a computer issue caused a system outage Wednesday. The IRS says taxpayers should see little, if any, impact on their tax returns or refunds. United Airlines is giving pregnant employees the option of withdrawing from assignments that take them to countries affected by the Zika virus. The virus, carried by mosquitoes, is suspected of causing brain deformities in babies. Delta Airlines has been making the same offer to flight attendants and pilots for more than 2 weeks. The World Health Organization says as many as 4 million people could be infected with Zika in the next year. Super Bowl weekend means big business and big bucks for the league, the teams, ticket sellers, and just about anyone else associated with the game. Forbes magazine reports Super Bowl 50 will generate $620 million in overall revenue. That's a record for a one-day sporting event. Federal authorities are working hard to catch counterfeiters trying to get rich on fake NFL merchandise. Homeland Security officials gathered in San Francisco yesterday to talk about the problem. They gave tips on making sure fans have real Super Bowl tickets. Real ones have a San Francisco hologram and a logo with special ink that fades when heat is applied and then reappears when it cools. Agents also showed off some of the gear they've confiscated. They have seized 440,000 items over the course of the last year: jerseys, caps, and even fake Super Bowl rings.